Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Timothy Imholt. I'm the Chief Technology Officer of a second year company. Now, I won't really call us a startup so much anymore, but we're about to launch the tool we kind of formed the company to do. It is called the OneForAll Social Media Platform. So, what does that really mean in English? It means instead of going to those six platforms that you see on the screen, you can connect your accounts from those six into one dashboard so that you don't have to go through and try to send out posts to all of them. Or if you run six Twitter accounts, 10 Twitter accounts, 10 Facebook accounts, whatever, you can do it all from one dashboard. So you don't have to try to log out, log back in, all this other junk. You can keep it organized with a very nice scheduler so that your calendar view will show you what you have scheduled to go out on what days. Um, the um, uh, uh, the system will let you do recurring posts. So let's say you've got a post you want to send out every Tuesday. You can create it and send, okay, so you send it out every Tuesday at 3 o'clock between February 1st and December 31st. That kind of, those kind of features are in there. The other thing it'll let you do is if you're used to sending a post out, let's say you're an enthusiast for one particular type of hobby, or you're marketing a business, or even you're just talking about your kids in high school band. Sometimes those posts are largely the same. So you wind up writing the same thing over and over and over again. And you'll have to go to Instagram and Twitter and Facebook to do it. Well, here you'll see right up here in the corner, I'm going to send this post to both Instagram and Twitter. But I really don't feel like writing the same thing every time. So we've stored templates in here that you can then pull up to get your post out quicker. Because I'm doing a demo, I have put a second step in, second sentence in already. So this is the second sentence. We have an image gallery. We have the ability to upload an image. So let's go ahead and upload one. If you are using Instagram, it will force you to crop the image because Instagram will only let you use certain aspect ratios. If you're not using Instagram, it won't force you to crop because the only site that does that. The system will watchdog you and say, okay, if you're trying to send something to YouTube or TikTok and it doesn't have a video attached, how's that going to work? Well, it won't let you send them there. Instagram, if you are sending a video to Instagram, it'll ask if you want it as Reels, so you can post it in either Reels, and at the same time, you can actually post it as a regular post, all using one platform. So here's our post ready to go. As you see, we can schedule out in the future. We can do it as a repeating post. We can save it as a draft for later, or we can post it now. But there's one other feature that is nobody else in this industry has. If you go in here to auto hashtags, the system is now reading the post, looking at the different social media platforms and saying, okay, right now, how's the best way to get this post seen? And this is not the number of people of using these posts. You see a number under here, 41,000, 41.2K for philately, which is stamp collecting. It pulled that up and said, okay, across these two platforms per hour right now, 41,000 people are searching philately. 4,000 are searching stamp collection. Okay, let's take both of those. Stick them in the post. Boom, they just showed up. I didn't have to come up with those. The system went out and said, okay, let's look through here and figure out what the best ones are. The other day I was posting something that had Belgium in it, or France in it, and it said, you don't want to hashtag France, you want to hashtag Europe. So the system actually went out and looked for relevant hashtags, not just verbatim words that were in your post. So it will go off and do that kind of stuff too. No other system on the planet does this. And what this will do is drive your engagement rate through the roof and make it much easier for you to find your audience and grow your audience on those different platforms. So you can do things like schedule in the future. I'm just going to say post it now. So right now the system is going out to both Instagram and Twitter and saying, okay, let's post it. And here in a second, by the way, there's a nice little preview window over here. So you can preview what it's going to look like on both platforms. It has now posted our handy dandy little social media post. Now let's go take a look, make sure it's there. So here's my Twitter feed. Let's go to the profile. And sure enough, if my wireless internet was faster, there's our post. Now let's go check Instagram. Go to my profile. By the way, totally awesome 80s, great account to follow. Update it, and sure enough, there it is. Just that simple. If you schedule it out in the future, the system will just wait for the appropriate time. Let's say I scheduled it 2 o'clock this afternoon. 2 o'clock this afternoon, it would go to both platforms. Just that simple. Available in both iOS and Android as well. It is currently in beta test, but it will be hitting the market very, very soon. But that auto hashtagging feature does something that no other platform on the market can do by getting you increased engagement. The average system-wide engagement on Twitter is something like 0.04%. If you look at my account, this is my personal account, I get 4.4 on an account with 10,200 and something followers. And I also have 1.3 million impressions over the last 30 days. Hashtags matter. So that auto hashtag feature is your absolute best friend. It will find out the best way for you to get that engagement and get in front of the right eyeballs, so that you don't have to try to guess and say, okay, well, I think people might be using this hashtag. You don't have to make a guess. We can now inform you of that. So I hope you enjoyed that. This product will be on the market very, very soon. Keep watching for more updates as we go through our beta test, but we will be doing a large product launch here before you know it. Thank you.